Hey everybody, it's me, Tom Engelberger, the author of Origami Yoda, and this is Talk to Tom for April 2022. By the way, if you don't know what Talk to Tom is, this is a chance for SuperFolders from OrigamiYoda.com to come on and ask me questions. Why do they want to ask me questions? That's a good question. Maybe you should ask. Let's get right to it. I got a ton of questions. We better get going. First question is from Bruce110. No, wait, I'm sorry. The first question is from Sonic the Hedgehog. He wants to know, have I ever solved a Rubik's Cube? Can I solve a Rubik's Cube? Well, I tried to prove I could by answering it, by solving the cube while answering questions. And I just spent the last 10 minutes doing this. It turns out I can't solve the cube and talk at the same time. But I can solve the cube. Now, Sonic the Hedgehog says he does it in 1 minute. I can't do it in 1 minute, but I can do it, and I can do some of these variants. I love cube variants. Definitely a fun hobby is trying every different cube you can get your hands on. All right, there's one question answered. We've got about 100 more to go, so I'm just going to keep it rolling. Not really 100. Next question from ForceFolder1. Who would win? Thanos without the Infinity Stones or Darth Vader? Oh, that's an easy question. Darth Vader, totally. Oh my gosh. Seriously, Darth Vader would totally win in a minute. Okay. All right. Thanos, come on, man. All right. Bruce110 wants to know, is there going to be a new doodling book this year? No, I'm afraid there won't be a new doodling book this year. But there is going to be some doodling coming up in Two-Headed Chicken. There's a chapter about doodling where you have to draw the two-headed chicken. It's not just a doodling instruction, it's actually part of the story. So you actually have to draw the chicken to make the story work out right. So there is some doodling coming up, unfortunately not a whole book. However, if Two-Headed Chicken turns out to be popular, I really hope we'll have a chance to do a whole Two-Headed Chicken doodling book. That would be wild. Speaking of doodling, I'll just go ahead and I'll do a little doodle here while I answer the next question, because the next question doesn't have a picture. The next question is about sending me letters via the actual mail, the snail mail. Oh, man, unfortunately, that is not a great way to get in touch with me. It takes forever. It takes forever. And Bruce110 asked about it, and so did somebody named Jedi Yoda. Jedi Yoda wanted to know if I got his letter. You know what? It's possible that letter has gotten here. It's possible it's still in New York. I don't know where it is. I'm sorry, but here's my chance to answer your letter. Jedi Fold! Awesome you are. From Tom. There you go. There's my answer to your letter. Guys, I love getting the letters, but it's so difficult. It takes so long to get them here and then to get them back to you. I'm just going to recommend that you use Talk to Tom as a way to talk to me if you want to talk to me. All right. And Bruce110 also wanted to know, do I have a new instruction video coming out? Well, May the 4th is right around the corner. You know, every year we have a new video on May the 4th. What's it going to be? Who should we do this year? Better write in real quick here. Submit to Sam. Who is it going to be this year? Submit to Sam if you know who it should be this year. You guys can vote on it. I can't guarantee I'll be able to do whoever you vote for, but if you want to, send it in May the 4th, and we'll May the 4th is coming right up, but who's it going to be? Let me know, and I'll see what I can do about it. All right, moving on. Sonic the Hedgehog also wanted to know, have I ever heard of Showbiz Pizza? Oh my gosh, yes, I've heard of Showbiz Pizza. I've been to Showbiz Pizza, or actually kind of a bootleg Showbiz Pizza. Totally recommend, if you ever get a chance, go see what's going on at Showbiz Pizza. It's really awesome for about 2 minutes, and then you can go. All right, Sonic the Hedgehog has another question. His question is, how does Dwight know so much about Star Wars if he's not allowed to watch TV? Books, man, books. He's read Star Wars books. His mother doesn't let him watch TV, but of course he could read the Star Wars books just like anybody else, right? Hey, check this one out. This Star Wars book has a cover by, guess who? Can we zoom in there? Can we see that? We can't really, you guys probably can't see it, but it's Ralph McQuarrie did the cover for this old Star Wars book. Ralph McQuarrie. Of course, we named McQuarrie Middle School after him. Hey, check this out. Back in those days, $1.50 for the book. $1.50 for Star Wars. What a bargain. All right, moving on. It's Greedo Bro. Hey, Greedo Bro. Bro has a question about a different book. He's got a question about a book called Estranged, the Changeling, and he wants to know if I've read it. I have not read it yet. He wants to know if I can fold the characters from it. Well, maybe if I read it and I dig it, maybe I'll try to fold those characters. It's called Estranged, the Changeling. Whoops, the Changeling. Man, I don't even know what it's about really, but maybe I could check it out. Thanks for the recommendation. I always love getting book recommendations. All right, next up, Yoda Pez wants to know what's my favorite movie other than Star Wars. That's tough, man. That's tough. I got a lot of favorite movies. One of them is definitely Totoro. I love Totoro. I've seen it so many times. I've watched it like 1,000,000 times. It's so good. Such a fun movie. If you've never seen it, check it out. It's a great movie. There's a little Totoro right now. All right. Let's see what's over on the next side. Origami Master 53 wants to know, do I remember the reindeer? Of course I remember the reindeer. The reindeer from March Madness. Is this the reindeer? This is not the actual reindeer. I'm not sure what happened to the actual reindeer. But here he is. Here's a reindeer. Now, Origami Master 53 has a theory that the reindeer is also secretly the horse from this year's March Madness. That's a wild conspiracy theory. I don't know. I do know, though, that Origami Master 53 has pretty funny stuff to say about March Madness. That's why I've been thinking about letting you guys do some of March Madness next year. Do you think that's a good idea? I know that Zach B and some of the other Superfolders have done their own March Madness. Maybe next year I should let you guys do some of the rounds of March Madness, too. That way you can make your funny jokes about reindeers, horses, and whatever else you think is funny. All right. I've got another question here from Jedi Squirrel 1138. He wants to know, what are some of my hobbies? He wants to know if one of my hobbies is playing a musical instrument. No, it's not. But I do have a lot of hobbies, and one of them is making stuff in the wood shop. I've got a little wood shop, and I love to make stuff. Here is a wooden version of the Electric Mayhem that I made. It's sort of hard to fit all in this picture. Here's the Electric Mayhem. There they are. And as you see on the back, it is made out of wood. Boy, look what a cruddy job I did. One of my hobbies is making stuff. Another hobby is not sanding. I hate sanding, so I didn't sand it. But I did paint it, and I had a lot of fun making it. So that's one of my hobbies. Another one of my hobbies is kendama. This is a pill kendama. There's different kinds of kendama. I do enjoy flipping the kendama. Any of you guys ever try that? And, of course, I enjoy flying my drone around. I like flying the drone around, trying to get train pictures. So those are, when a train's coming, I get the drone up in the air, try to get a picture of the train going by. It's fun. All right. Let's see. Murky K wants to know if I can join his Discord. I don't think that's a good idea. That might get too much like the days when we used to have comments on the website. And that turned into a disaster. As some of you may remember, those of you that don't remember, we had comments. It was a disaster. Everybody started to hate each other. That wasn't any good. So we got rid of the comments. And if you guys want to meet up on Discord and talk and stuff, I guess that's okay. Just be careful who you talk to. Remember, you can't trust everybody on the internet. There's a lot of weird stuff going on the internet. Be careful. Be careful who you talk to out there. All right. That turned into like a public service message. I'm sorry about that. That wasn't very much fun. Let's see. What else do we have? Do we have any more? Did I get the letter? Oh, Josh Bot wants to know if Sam can add his blog to the blog roll. I didn't even know we still had the blog roll. Neither did Sam. I think he forgot all about it. So I'm sorry. I think if we find the blog roll, every blog is probably out of date. It probably needs to be deleted. But here's something that's not out of date. Superfolder Central. Have you guys been over there lately? You got to check out Superfolder Central. Origami Master 53 is asking me if I read a story about Donkey Kong over there on Superfolder Central. I haven't read that yet. Maybe I better check it out. And last question. By the way, just Google that, or maybe I can get the link on the page here somewhere. Superfolder Central has always been a great place for amazing stuff. Darth Zach B with our last question. He wants to know, what's my favorite flavor of Kool-Aid? My favorite flavor of Kool-Aid is not putting Kool-Aid in the water. I would much rather have water than actual Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid. Come on, man. You can't be drinking that stuff. That's too much sugar in there. I'm sorry, Darth Zagby. Darth Zagby is probably mad at me for that one. Darth Zagby, you know I think you're the greatest. All right, folks. Thanks, everybody, for writing in. Anytime you got a question, write in and put TTT in the subject, and Sam will save it for the next Talk to Tom. All right, people, I almost made the 10-minute limit. We're just a little bit over. Sorry about that. Thanks a lot, everybody. We'll see you next time on Talk to Tom or somewhere on origamiyoda.com. Stop by and check out all the videos, all the instructions, all the silly business that goes on at origamiyoda.com. Thanks a lot, everybody, and don't forget to look for my book when it comes out. And until then, may the force be with you always.